Now, nurses and midwives in the Upper West region protesting poor working conditions have called off their 4-day partial strike. Patients were left stranded at the regional hospital in particular, with no health official to attend to them. My colleague Rafiq Salam joins me over the phone lines with more. Rafiq, on what basis did the nurses call off the strike?
They called off the strike last night, starting from today, and that they are saying that they came based on 4 things. And then, which were, the first one was a lack of logistics for the various health facilities in the region. The second was about their promotion and upgrading. And then the third issue happens to be about the office of the chief nursing officer. But one last issue which they said was pressure for them was the issue of deductions from the Upper West Mutual Health Insurance Scheme, which they said they were being deducted without their consent. And so they were able to meet the regional director of the Upper West Regional Health Directorate, Dr. Fosu, and they were able to resolve 3 of them leaving the issue of the Mutual Health Insurance Scheme, which the director said which was not actually funded. And so yesterday, they met the board of the Mutual Health Insurance Scheme, and then after that, they held a council meeting to suspend the strike. And so their issues have been resolved, but the only outstanding issue has to deal with the Mutual Health Insurance Scheme. But after the meeting yesterday with the board, they were assured that they will stick to a roadmap to lead to their names being deleted from the health insurance scheme. And so they are hoping that by the end of December, all their names will be deleted from that particular scheme. And so these are the issues. And so I visited the hospital just some few minutes ago, saw the nurses not only at the hospital, but they were really busily attending to patients at the hospital.
All right, thank you very much, Rafiq Salam, our reporter in the Upper West region. Now, yesterday, the Supreme Court ordered him to appear in court on November 24 to be cross-examined by former Attorney General and citizen vigilante Martin Amidu. Obviously peeved by the ruling, businessman Mr. Alfred Agbeshuweme refused to speak to the media after the ruling, except to the state broadcaster GTV. The exclusive response he gave was later posted on Facebook and other social media platforms. Contrary to the public sympathy he sought to get from this interview, followers on social media did not take kindly with the infamous man believed to have spent Ghana's 51 million cedis wrongfully paid him by the state. So before we take some of those comments, what exactly did Mr. Weme say in his response to the Supreme Court?
They found out that no, the path that the attorney and others were taking was improper. So they decided to listen to it and discontinue this based on my promise to pay 4 million and also structure the rest payment quarterly at 5 million to finish the payment. Why has some people who have personal interest in this case gone and trying to create a situation in social media and obtain of a list of purported recipients and here and there in order to create something against innocent people in the ruling government and even in the opposition? This is improper. The apex courts can never be used to tarnish the image of any citizen. Now, the content and the comment by the learned Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Duchi, of create, loot, and share was not part of the judgment. It was a dissenting opinion on which he stated those opinions, and those opinions have been debunked. It has been debunked because people who have taken, the lower courts, who have taken evidence, have stated clearly that it was not so. And therefore, anybody mentioning create, loot, and share is creating a judicial problem for himself, because it was a part of that judgment. There was no create, loot, and share. I don't have money to be sharing at Father Christmas. I'm a hard-working businessman. I work with several countries, and if you go to even to Togo, Most of the time, they let hear them. I am in the front page of papers with them. I do a lot of things. I cannot come and tell the public what I do. I'm not running for an office. Neither am I interested in running for an office. Why are people hooked onto this? What are they trying hard to defend? What are they preventing to hold on to this? The matter is plain, clear. Sometimes I marvel myself. The question is, the propaganda, the lies, the vilification on a fellow citizen like yours is too much. 5 years is enough. If there were any iota of truth, they should have gotten it. It is enough. It has affected my family, affected myself, church members, many people. And I can tell you for sure, majority of Ghanaians who are the silent people are with me in this matter. And I think that it is time as a nation for us to understand what is good for us, what we should fight for. If you keep quiet, it's coming to you. Because Supreme Court judgment is not binding on Afro-Women. It's binding on all Ghanaian citizens, no matter how it is. I am determined to pay the money said by the Supreme Court, but I will follow the order and ask at when I have money, I will pay to rest this matter, but I will pursue this matter with the last drop of my blood until justice is served. But as for the government, here it is. They were not in power when this thing happened. They were not part of the people or in the BNI who were discussing these matters with me. This matter was not supposed to be like this. But for certain people, am I the only judgment debtor in this country? The sole commission also did something. We are in court. I won't talk about that one. How many people are with before the Supreme Court who have not paid? Why me? And this, I am appealing to the Chief Justice through this medium to say that I feel that the Supreme Court is against me. But we will use legal means, and if we come again, let everybody pay attention. Everything about Woyome will be against Woyome in the Supreme Court. Just watch. Everything about Woyome. Now they have even opened the floodgate for 26 million Ghanaians. Each one of them can go and apply to say that I want to examine Woyome. The Attorney General's position, which is not for this government, it's Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, have been given to a private citizen. We will fight.
Yes, so here on Newsdesk. So let me bring you some of those reactions on social media. And we said that after it was posted on Facebook, there have been a lot of reactions. As we speak, there have been over 1,000 likes for this particular one and a number of comments. Emmanuel Ba Fenin says, stop contradicting yourself. Once you said the state owes you the money and now you've accepted to refund the money to the state. Well, look. Somebody says, nobody is tarnishing your image. You knew you had no contract with the Republic and yet collected the money. Just mention the names of the beneficiaries. Pay back the money and stop this unnecessary noise. Another one goes on to say, okay, he's actually saying, for those of you here writing bad English, I feel your pain. I know the money could have been used to improve your education. That's English. It can be an emotional loss for you. Sleep well. That's Chris Osei Yeboah. I'll take one more. It says, what is Woyome's problem? He connived with NDC government to steal our taxpayers' money, create loot and share, family, nation, reckless, pay us our money. Simple. Let me take this last one. A lot of them cannot be read, actually. And so, okay, I'll take this one. Nana Oti Berima, he says, so what is pushing you to release this press conference? I can see how you are struggling to win the sympathy of Ghanaians after Martin had been granted the right to examine you. There are a lot more comments on this particular one. The video posted on Facebook. You could go there and read more as well. You're still here on Newsdesk on Joy News and Multi TV. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll bring you the latest in business.